Checking myself out. Checking myself out. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Is it pixeling? Please let me know right away. Tennessee DJ. I'm live right now because of your comment under the community post. I made a community post. Hi, Lena Jams. Hi, Messy Jessie. I made a community post a few minutes ago with a picture of me with curlers in my hair. And Tennessee DJ, like I Shelly T, almost immediately, Mikkel, left a comment saying, I need a cult meeting or something like that. And I was like, see if you can go live for a short while before it gets really hot. It's already almost 90 degrees, you guys. So if I'm not pixeling, I'll hang out for a little while and we'll just have a casual chat, okay? Um, I'm not. Hi, Elizabeth from North Dakota and Ohio. I hope you kids further north aren't having it as bad as us caught in this heat wave. Hi, Poppy Red Mustang. Honey, it's a nothing live stream. Tennessee DJ commented, hi, right, Julie. Hi, funny face. Isn't it a great picture, Shelly? Hi, Kiki. Oh, wait, Shelly, which one do you mean, honey? I'm talking about the one of me with curlers in my hair. But you might be talking about it's F1, Julie. Honey, do you mean you had an F1 tornado? Right, Julie? Anyway, Shelly, you may be talking about the picture of Bob and I. And guys, I have a little bit of lipstick on, but I don't have eyebrows on, and I don't have eyeliner, and I don't have a bra. But I do have, oh, the first F1, the first one. Okay, right, Julie, I gotcha. Honey, I'll tell you that photograph. Hi, Messy. I think I said hi already, but just in case. A very good Florida, Julie. You're in Florida. Lena, you still use pink rollers occasionally? Shelly, I just posted it just a few minutes ago. Maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe. And like I was saying, Tennessee DJ almost immediately left a comment saying something like that they could really use a meeting with their cult leader. So I thought, well, hit go live. So Other than being braless, I'm not prepared. Shelley, it should be at the very top, honey, of the community tab. And you can tell by the background. Hi, Andy. And yes, I do have. Now, let's see. Andy Bernard, Drug Kids. I'm not sure who you are, but as long as you're pleasant, you're okay. Hi, Kit. Honey, I think you're the only mod in here. As always, nobody knows I'm going live until I do. I don't even know I'm going live till I do. But, so I'm not pixeling. That's great. So what does a cult leader talk about on an unplanned live stream? I got my boots on. Hang on. Got my John Deere boots. Shiku, good evening. You must be, hello, you must be in a different part of the world. I'm in Arkansas and it's very early morning here. Right, Julie, I do too. Yeah, I'll message Jesse. They're my poo-poo kickers. Y'all, I'm trying. Shiku, you're in Dubai. I've never had the opportunity to visit. Well, Shiku, I almost misspoke. I started to say that I've never had the opportunity to visit your part of the world, when indeed I actually have. I have had the opportunity, but I didn't take it. It would have been for a visit, but I'm one who I don't travel overseas comfortably in this day and age. So I declined the offer. But welcome. We're glad you're here. Shiku. No. But thank you. That's very sweet of you. I don't think my husband would like for me to leave. I think that my husband would like for me to stay here in Arkansas. And I think my kids and grandkids would like it too. But it's very sweet of you. And I'm not sure I'm pronouncing your name correctly. So, Shiku, I hope you will overlook and be forgiving of my accent and my lack of knowledge about your part of the world and how to pronounce things. Hi, Pam. It's already 89 there. Honey, it's like, it's not really hot here yet, but I can feel, Tennessee DJ, I can feel that kind of oppressive heaviness, in the air. Y'all, I'm just bouncing off of chat for content today. Well, now I do have a couple of things popping into my mind the moment I said that. I'm the United States. Shiku, I am in the state of Arkansas, which is in the Midwestern part of the United States of America. Hi, Michael. Yes, honey, it's humid here as well. Northeast Poppy Red Mustang, how are you getting 72 degrees in Georgia? It's nice to meet you as well, Shiku. We get kind of wild over here, Shiku. And I, just so you know, um, and let me get serious for just a moment to speak to Shiku. I want to say this, Shiku, because of potential cultural differences. On this channel, if you were to choose to come back and visit us again, we have what's called a running joke that I am a cult leader and that this is a cult. Shiku, I am not a cult leader and this is not a cult. It's just a joke. So if you were, hi Raybird, hi Nana Drama Nana, if you felt inclined to come and visit and chat with us again, you'd be more than welcome. But from a cultural standpoint, it may seem really weird or odd to you, but it's just a joke. And I don't know if that word salad made any sense to you at all. How are you guys getting those 70 degrees in Tennessee? Missy, what are you joking around about? Let me see if I can. Shiku, I don't use any of those apps. I'm obviously, you can tell by looking at me, I'm a very old lady, and I've only even had a cell phone for like a decade. So if I used those apps, even then I would probably, and please don't have your feelings hurt or offended, but I would still probably say no because I'm very uncomfortable in today's world having direct personal contact with people I don't know. Hi, Bama Cat, and I hope that you'll understand. It's not anything personal against you. Okay? Okay, so back to what I was going to say about a kind of, I want to address why, thank you for understanding, Shiku. Okay. I realized that yesterday was the 15th. I realized yesterday that yesterday was the 15th. And some of you may be wondering, well, you know, she always does something for Summer Wells on the 15th of the month. We didn't get anything to remind us of Summer Wells yesterday. Yes, you did. You got it on the community tab late last night. At least it was late for me. My heart yesterday was so low, you know, emotionally, in regards to Summer Wells. That when I made a video to upload, like I usually do on the 15th, I played it back before upload and it sounded I can't find the word. Hi, Ramblin' Rome. Hi, I'm that bitch Mama Bear. I couldn't get my voice to sound hopeful or encouraging. And I tried a couple of times. And I didn't want to do that to you guys. So instead, I shared 3 short videos from another channel on our community tab that I found yesterday morning. And by found, I mean I just stumbled on it. For reals. And they were 3 videos of Jody Sue Brown. And the creator has questions. They're very well produced, in my opinion. They're at least a year old. The creator hasn't posted in quite some time. Chico, hi. So, as I'm sure, hi, Sammy Sparrow. I know Sammy has seen them because she left a comment. So, y'all can see just talking about summer how my emotions sunk, for lack of a better word, right now. I'm feeling so discouraged. I mean, not it, just about summer. There's some movement with a particular creator that I shouldn't even have brought it up there because I hate it when a creator does that. Don't, and I apologize. I want to sincerely apologize. I shouldn't start to say something and then not say it. It's not fair to the viewer. But I don't have permission to talk about something. And I don't want to give any kind of false hope. It's not like, oh, something new has been discovered. It's nothing like that, okay? It's just that there is a particular creator who may work with a person where at least we might get a different angle. We're not going to get any new info, I don't think. But we might get a new angle or a new take on what we already. Hi, Jean Jackson. No. What, Ramblin'? What is it, baby? What is it? Oh, honey, Ramblin', baby, don't. Sweetheart. Apology accepted, but not necessary. Listen, it's hard to keep up with how I jump from one thing to another. Because, and I understand that. I'm fully aware that that in one moment I can be all this, and then like the flip of a switch, all of a sudden, and by the time you've typed something and hit send on your chat, I may have transitioned into another place emotionally. Babies, don't you worry about stuff like that. We're all experienced chatters here, or at least I think that we are. So, and I'm obviously an experienced creator, if you want to call me that, or channel holder would probably be more appropriate. But we've all been on these streets of YouTube long enough that we know that the timing of chat doesn't necessarily match up with what I'm saying or what's so it's all good. It's always all good. And y'all didn't know I was going to shift gears and start talking like that about summer. So, if there continues to be any movement in the area that I dipped my toes in there and shouldn't have, you will see it on YouTube. Not on this channel, but I'll make you aware as soon as I know more. I'll let you guys know more. I know. Please don't be mad at me. That was kind of not nice for me to do that. But the videos that I shared on our community tab last night from Jen, I don't know how I missed those videos. Clips of Jody Sue Brown and the word salad, but pointed clips. And that is what I did yesterday for summer. And Jody Sue Brown, if you're watching right now, or if you're listening, or any of your minions or your flying monkeys are here and or listening, don't look into my eyes. Thank you, Not a Drama Nana. And baby, I needed that for the kitties. Thank you so much. Even though it's a different channel. Oh my Lord, that was my last cigarette. I'm going to have to go to the tobacco store. So I'm going to pull one of Bob. I'm going to smoke Bob's butt. Hi, sassy cat. And baby, my reaction, Not a Drama Nana, was not like, it's not like one of those like where, oh, we're like broke or something, because we're not. But yesterday I went to clean the water fountains for the kitties. I'm out of all of the filters for every single water fountain except one in this house. I told Bob, I said, I guess we're going to have to go back to regular water dishes because I have to order the filters online from Amazon. And we have the Amazon wish list that has the filters on it, but nobody's using the freaking Amazon wish list. And I can't figure out how to update my dang nab Google payment method. I can't use my debit card online. I went to, it was months ago, I went to do something. I think I was going to super chat somebody. And I got this notification that said that payment did not go through, that I needed to update my payment method. And I'm like, well, I've only got one, the same, my Social Security debit card. And I can get to the place where you do it, but I can't figure out how to do it, so I can't order a dagnap thing, Not a Drama Nana, online. Because I can't figure out how to update my payment method. So I'll use money. And y'all, hey, speaking of finances, high blessings to all. And by the way, if I've missed you in chat, I'm so sorry. Now, Sassy, oh, Andy, thank you for the $5. Um, Ramblin', would you please pick me up a pack of American Spirit Orange? I will, Poppy. I'll look again. No, funny face, honey. It's not that. And guys, I know I'm missing a lot by trying to. It's hard to keep up with chat. I know you guys know that. Um, yeah, Chico, that's where I went to. And it updated long enough. I used it one time. I think this would have been in February. Yeah, because I had to pay for my medical marijuana card online. It's like you almost have to, okay? So my next door neighbor helped me. It updated. I used it. It was successful. And then Chico, the next time I went to use it, it said you need to. Ramblin', I'm good from the dispensary. Sassy Cat, honey, you're looking for the pictures of Don. Are you saying, Sassy Cat, that you're looking for pictures of Don building the basement, or you're talking about the addition? That is now where they go through the what Candace Bly calls the kitchen door, but most of us would call the front door. I have a few of the pictures of Don and whoever that guy is when Summer was out there hanging out barefooted and in a diaper. Is that what you're talking about, Sassy Cat? I have a few photos, honey. The basement. Sassy Cat, I don't know if I've ever seen any photos of them building the basement. And Sassy Cat, hi, Owen Flo. I probably missed it, but I'm sure you have a specific reason. Puppy Red Mustang, I love you, darling. And we are really enjoying the half and half y'all tea. When he was adding the addition. Sassy, honey, what I can do is I can go through some of my stuff and maybe upload onto my community tab or download or whatever it's called. Sammy, you think we're talking about the same photo? I will, Poppy. I will. Anybody that doesn't know what Poppy Red Mustang and I are talking about, Poppy Red, my husband is a sweet tea man. And Poppy Red Mustang became aware of that, and she started sending us this wonderful tea, and the brand name is Y'all. I make it precisely by the package directions, and it is absolutely the best sweet tea I have ever had in my life. And this last time, she not only sent the regular tea that I make regular sweet tea from, and it's, the bags are for making a gallon. She sent one, a variety that we hadn't had before. I haven't seen Milo's, Mama Bear. This last time she sent one that was called Half and Half. It's half tea and half lemonade. Now, here in our part of the country, we call that an Arnold Palmer. Half lemonade and half sweet tea. Milo's is really good. I don't know if we have that in Arkansas. y'all see Poppy Red Mustang saying, please go order some. It's delicious. It really is. It's very, y'all, I mean, they're not a sponsor. I don't get any benefit other than once in a while Poppy Red Mustang sends us some tea. So I'm not pushing the tea because I'm going to get any kind of monetary gain or anything like that from it. It really, if you are a sweet tea drinker, but I need to try. Funny face, they have Milos at Walmart. See, we don't do our grocery shopping at Walmart. We go to the, well, I say we. I don't do our grocery shopping because of my, I started to say my multiple sclerosis. I really don't like it when, and I'm not passing judgment on a single individual. Not anybody in the audience right now or who may rewatch. So please don't take this in any way personally. I do it myself, and I wish I wouldn't. I almost said because of my multiple sclerosis. I don't own it. My is a possessive pronoun showing ownership. I don't want to own multiple sclerosis. It isn't fun, and it especially is not fun when it's hot. So, the multiple sclerosis makes it difficult for me to do substantial grocery shopping. Like, you know, the big push. So my hubby does it, and he goes to the regular, hi, Sleuth Mom, and he goes to the regular grocery store. But I would feel like a traitor if I were to ask him to look for Milos. Poppy Red Mustang might put it in reverse and whip her red Mustang out of the driveway backwards. Kiki, your Bob does your grocery shopping too? Well, honey, listen, it's been several years. And y'all know because I've taught you. It's called Y'all, sweet Sammy Sparrow. It's Y''ALL, like we Southerners. Sleuth Mom, you need a Bob. I'd let you borrow mine for a weekend, but you have to send him back. Sammy, it's just y'all, like Gene Jackson just put it in chat. It's the way we Southerners here in the United States. There you got it. Hey, y'all. Which obviously is a contraction for you all. But as I have taught you, before I digressed, what does several mean? More than two, but less than many. So for several years, my Bob has done the regular grocery shopping here, and on Sundays he makes a Walmart run for pet supplies. Because we never know when I'm going to get what's called heavy legs or when I'm going to get what's called noodle legs. And if you have any experience with MS, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Enough about that. The very last thing I ever want or choose to discuss on this channel are my health conditions. Number one, to me, it's boring. Number two, who gives a fuck? I mean, I know y'all care. I know you care. But let's be, and Sleuth Mom, I apologize for the F-bomb. Baby, after your live stream yesterday, I'm trying so hard. And y'all speaking, I know I'm bouncing off walls, but it's a no content live stream and I'm bouncing off of chat. So subject and topic is going to change based on what's coming into chat. And it's one thing I did want to address on a live stream. And so Sleuth Mom is here, and I think this would be a great time for me to go ahead and do that. There are a number of us here on YouTube, myself included, who are Christian women that have allowed the hatred, the meanness, the bullying, the doxing, the harassing, the attitudes of others to diminish our effectiveness as Christian women. I will speak for myself, not others. But what I am saying is inspired by what Sleuth Mom said yesterday on her live stream in regards to which wolf will you choose to feed. I'm That Bee Mama Bear has also made a shift on her channel towards the positive. I want to personally thank Sleuth Mom because her live stream yesterday was one of those. Let's go inside. So that we can get away from traffic noise and I can speak with you seriously for a moment. Let's get in here for a minute. When I first came up on YouTube, I came out of the recovering from religion community. For 8 years, I had been trapped in a religious cult known as the Jehovah's Witnesses. Once I realized I was in a cult, I made my escape. It wasn't fun. As a matter of fact, I still deal with some PTSD from it. So when I started this channel, okay, are we pixeling, babies? Are we still okay? Is the video okay? And I know I look fried, but it's because I didn't prepare. Okay, we're good? Okay. So when I started Lip Lock No More, if you go back to some of my really early videos, which may not be there anymore since I cleaned up the channel, I deleted hundreds of videos from this channel when I monetized. But if you go back and they're still there, hi Bam Bam, you will encounter videos wherein I will make remarks like, I am not a praying woman. But if you are, please pray. Because I had come out of a situation where I couldn't even bring myself to believe anymore in the divine. The faith I had been brought up in, real Christianity, not a cult. But one day, somewhere along the way on this channel, a commenter commented something that flipped a switch in my heart. And I decided to open up and let God back in.
Then I got all wrapped up in the ugliness of this platform. And I had chatters and commenters and subscribers saying to me, Miss Susan, please don't become a drama channel. We love you the way you are. And I would fight and resist that pull to the negative. Yet I would still step onto that path. And I'm ashamed of it. Yesterday morning, I was re-inspired by a woman whose real name I know, but on YouTube she goes by Sleuth Mom, a Christian woman who decided yesterday morning that enough was enough and that it is time for those of us with clean minds and pure hearts to once again stand up against the negativity that is taking place on this platform. I have been downtrodden by those who call me a love bomber. I have been stepped on and kicked by mean people on this platform who don't believe in or trust that an old lady could truly have a clean heart and actually care about those of you out there that are watching me. I allowed them to diminish my love for humanity. I allowed them to make me believe that the majority of you out there are worthless and that all you care about is the drama. But Sleuth Mom yesterday allowed me, through the grace of God, to remember that the majority of the people on my channel are not those people. The people on my channel are the people who are the loving people, who are the people who care about Summer, who really do want her case solved, and they really do want her found. The people on this channel are not the bullies. They're not the tossers of the word salads. So why have I allowed myself to go down that avenue? Why have I allowed myself to bang my head up against a brick wall fighting the negativity on this platform when those I address could not possibly care less, and it falls upon the deaf ears of the blind? Sleuth Mom allowed me, through her words yesterday, to remember which wolf I should be feeding. The good wolf, the one that rescues, not destroys. The one who stands guard, not attacks. The one who is strong in the wild and will not be tamed by the hateful human beings on this platform. So I went to God in prayer, because during Sleuth Mom's live stream, I put in her chat room, "Thank you, Sleuth Mom. I can actually feel the goodness of the Lord on me again, and I can feel my heart opening up to his love again." Jesus always knew exactly where I was. He didn't lose me. And today he's given me my strength back. He's given me my voice back. And he's given me my love for y'all back. Now, please don't misunderstand that to mean that I stopped loving my subs and my viewers. That's not what I mean. By y'all, I mean everybody. The Lord has reminded me in the last 24 hours, don't hate the person. It's okay to hate the action. It's okay to hate the word. But it's not okay to hate the person. Thank you, Sleuth Mom. That's right. The Lord never moves away. We do. Now, I understand that there may be those of you who go, well, if she's going to get all religious on us, then I'm going to unsub. I'm not going to get all religious on you. Your faith is your business. I'm telling you about mine. This is not going to become a preachy, Christian-y channel. No. What I'm telling you is God took a scrub brush to me yesterday. God took a scrub brush to me, inside and out. That's why I apologize to Sleuth Mom for the F word. I'm going to really put very strong effort. My very first thing I'm going to try to do is to stop cussing on this channel. I can't promise you guys that I never will, so I won't make that promise. And please remember that there's only one thing that leads to disappointment, and that is expectation. So please don't expect more of me than I am capable of giving. But I'm going to clean myself up. I love the Lord, and I am not ashamed of that. And I will not have that light hidden under a basket any longer. Hi, Charlene. Hi, Doxy Mom. Doxy Mom, once in a while I'll do a special cussing video. Doxy Mom, here's what's gonna, now look. I like my cussing too. That's part of my problem. Pardon me. Hi, Sassy Ann. Because my cussing, Doxy Mom, Doxy, you know when I get mad, you know I'm going to cuss, and then I'm going to have to go pray. But my cussing is my way of getting it out there. Hi, Be the Bean. And Charlene, as a hi, Shorty Small, let me get a Kleenex, babies. Hi, Sandy Gant. I kind of started tearing up there, and it made me have, let me get a Kleenex. Let me mute long enough to blow. You guys don't want to hear me blow snot. Hang on. Mute. Okay, there we go. Yes, Sandy, honey, that's another thing that I've been thinking about. And I see you kids touching on it here. And I used to, y'all, I look so terrible without any eyeliner on. Let's sit down for a minute before we say goodbye. Years ago,
I can remember a specific kitty toy set of circumstances where Alwyn Flo, good advice. Like you kids are saying here in the chat about hate and its impact on the individual. I was really good friend. I actually worked for a couple that had a family-owned Italian restaurant. I was a floor manager during the lunchtime. And they had been married for years, had 2 little children. And things went awry in their marriage. The wife moved on, eventually met someone else, fell in love, and remarried. She went on to purchase her own restaurant. She is happy. The children that were little children at the time of the divorce are now adults. One of them's already out of college. The man, the husband, didn't. He felt the bitterness. He more than felt it. He nurtured. It's hard to say with a bridge. He nurtured his bitterness. He nurtured and cultivated his hatred toward the husband that she married after him, who became the stepfather to the children who are now grown and happy and successful. So he turned out to be a really great stepdad, and still is. But the husband in this divorce, okay, I know this is kind of like, I'm not sure how to tell it, and I'm trying not to say names. He never, for years, he wouldn't let go of that, and he was a miserable human being. And one morning the divorce had taken place, and she was moving on with her life and being happy after getting away from him because he was emotionally abusive, which is why she wanted away from him. Okay. But one morning we were opening the restaurant, and he was doing some sous chef work, and I was getting out the items for the salad bar, which meant that we were prep table to prep table, face to face. And he's like mumbling under his breath, and I can, they've been divorced for over a year at this point, and I can hear him and the B word and this and that and the other. And finally, because I'm old enough to be his mama, just like all y'all, I finally, and these were, we're in a restaurant, so these are the tables, prep tables that you see in cafes, restaurants, etc. Okay? I whacked my fist on the top of my side of that metal table. And Michael, y'all don't know him anyway, okay? And he is like, what? Because he's already in a mood. And I said, young man, I want to tell you something right now, and I hope that you will understand that as your employee, I'm saying it with respect, that because I'm old enough to be your mama, I'm saying it because you need to effing hear it. There's only one person suffering from your bitterness and hatred, young man, and that is you. Your hatred towards your ex-wife and her husband doesn't hurt them. They're not even aware of it because they're happy. They've moved on from you. How about you think about moving on from her? I could see his bitterness, his hatred, eating him from the inside out. I had known them for so many years, I could literally see the physical impact it was having on him, along with the excessive drinking he had decided to begin doing. So, folks, I share that little snippet of real life, real people that I really know. The bitterness and hatred only hurts the person feeling it. It does not hurt the person you are feeling it towards. And such feelings can result in serious health conditions. So I would like to make a personal appeal to everyone listening or watching right now. Let it go. Let go. And let God. Find a place inside you that you can trust and believe that justice will be served for all. And it will be a justice that cannot be meted out by mankind. It will be meted out by the divine creator of the universe, who will call each and every one of us to judgment. And I personally do not wish to stand before God with a heart riddled by the cancer of bitterness and hatred. I understand if there are those who choose to leave the channel now. I do. But I hope you will all stay, knowing that the passion is the same. But I'm going to be trying to express it in a more positive fashion. Okay. That's right, Sassy Cat. Thank you, Lena Jams. And Lena Jams, thank you for your comment. I love you too, Sassy Cat. I've got it, Willow. Come here. Willow's trying to, this is Willow Wisp. She's one of the rescues here at Furry Feline Monsters of Mass Destruction. Lena, you know the comment I'm referring to. And I love you, child. I love you, child. Anyway, Willow is one of the rescues here at Furry Feline Monsters of Mass Destruction, and she was rescued from a meth house. All the people in the house went to jail. Willow came to live with us. So Hi, my ranch. You'll stay? Okay. It'll be a journey we're taking together, y'all, because I got a lot of work to do on this old work in progress here. I got a lot of work to do on me. But hi, Carrie. But I'm so glad. I was kind of waiting to see if Sleuth Mom might pop in. I just love her so much. And her message yesterday just really made a difference in my life. And I had acknowledged it to her privately, or not privately, but in her chat, but I wanted to acknowledge it here publicly on our channel, that God don't like ugly. And I'm just so grateful that the good Lord above didn't forget old Susan over here and went, hey, girl, come on now. You can't do any good for anybody if you're mad all the time. I mean, I'm not mad in my life. I ain't mad around here. I'm mad on this place. The frustration that I feel wanting things to be better and to change, and the frustration coming from that it doesn't, or it doesn't appear to. But like I said, look, there are a number of us that I do see that it's, yeah, and I want to be part of the change. And what I want to do is leave in the dust all those behind who would try to drag us down, who would shame us for being kind and loving, and help me recognize what is going on in the mind and the heart of a human being that would shame another for being loving. Well, that person is to be pitied, not hated. So, we probably could have gone ahead and actually done. Sammy, honey, I was going to say something to you about those videos. Hey, did y'all notice I put on fingernail polish and it looks terrible? And it's really cheap fingernail polish. Why am I saying fingernail? Fingernail. Fingernail. Fingernail polish. Y'all, thanks on that, B Mama Bear. I agree, Tennessee DJ. Missy Jessie. I don't wear fingernail polish because I'm a gardener, and I'm a cleaner, and when I clean, I don't wear gloves, and yeah, so fingernail polish is like, yes, please. Do you think so? And my crooked finger. It's like, which direction is she pointing? It's kind of up and off to the side. I got this fingernail polish. I was like, okay, it's only $1. Well, that right there should tell me something. If it was only $1, it's like putting water. I was like, it's like really streaky. And now I know why people. Yeah, Jean, I'm in the dirt, honey. I'm in the dirt. I like dirt under my fingernails. I like clay under my fingernails. I like foliage debris under my fingernails. I like to feel God's good earth under my fingernails. And I've only got about 6 more onions. I did try almond flow, but if that's what you're talking about,
That's one coat, and it looks kind of cute on the camera. That crooked finger. It looks kind of cute on the, but in real life it doesn't look so. It looks kind of cheesy and cheap. You don't like dirt? Carrie. Hi, Vicki. Sandy, you like working with wood? No, it's not arthritis. Okay. I used to wear a ring. You don't like dirt? I never met a woman that didn't like dirt. Okay, I lied, but my fingers were crossed, so it doesn't count, Carrie Bishop. I used to wear a golden band around right here, and it fit perfectly. It was great. I still have it after it got cut off of my finger by the doctor. Y'all, it was the weird, Mama Bear, it's not even the old gangsta days. It's the old housewife, washer and dryer days. A total freak accident. I'm not kidding you. Hi, Cena with Fire. I go to, you're a thumb spotter. I have hammer thumbs. It's a genetic. And see, I have dirt. Look at the dirt. I have dirt in my nail. It's a genetic defect. Thankfully, my genetic defect went to my thumbs, not my brain. Anyway, what was I saying? Missy, do you have thumbs like mine? Sandy, you think Carrie is... Sandy, don't be buttering her up. I'm that bitch, Mama Bear. I was going to say something to you, and I was going to say something to... I'm not going to look at y'all's chat anymore, because every time I start... We're thumb sisters. See, that's why I can't, like y'all do on your phones, I can't do that because my thumbs are too big. They're like the size of a big toe. Next week we can cover toes. So I have to text like this because I can't do that. I mean, they function, but they're too fat. Yeah, we hit multiple keys at once. Yes, Messy. Carrie, Sandy Gant wants to know if you felt the butter. Anyway, I'm that bee Mama Bear. I was going to say something to you. Whatever it was went like that. But I do remember that part of it is that I was really proud. Not that you need accolades from me. But when I tuned into your live stream, I think yesterday, I think it's the one you titled Catch Up. Not ketchup. Not a red tomato-y product that you put on French fries. Catch Up, I think you called it. Yes. I'm that bee Mama Bear and Suzette Brown and Act Right Bitches. I can say that because it's a username. Not ketchup, Messy. Catch up. Anyway, I roll. I'm proud of you guys. Because I'm that bee Mama Bear is like, I'm not doing this anymore. She was like, if y'all want to be over there doing what you're doing and being all ugly and that thing and back and forth, go for it. But I'm that bee Mama Bear said, we're not doing that anymore over here. And I'm almost always like in the bushes on I'm that bee Mama Bear. And if I'm not there during the live, I'm on rewatch. But like with most channels that when I'm watching a live stream or even an upload, the phone is in my hip pocket because I'm busy. When I'm watching YouTube, I'm not sitting around watching like we used to watch. Well, see, that's something you and I think we have in common. I'm that bee mama bear. I sense that in you, that you really don't want to piss me off. You really don't. I mean, like in real life. There's nothing I can do on YouTube because I'm not a real lifer when it comes to users or other creators or anything like that. I would never even dream. I wouldn't even fantasize about coming after in any way other than throwing shade or dragging somebody literally here on the channel. And then it would have to do with YouTube, not ad hominem attacks from people that you guys already know. I have a very high IQ. I do not hold disdain for folks with low IQ or average IQ because that is what we don't get to decide how smart we're going to be. Okay? That's like predetermined kind of stuff, genetic stuff. I don't hold any disdain for those who think differently. I hold disdain for those who are smart enough to know better, have the vocabulary available to them, yet choose to just ad hominem attack, call people names. And let's take into account what I'm talking about here are things I myself have done. So let's not forget that. This is not a holier than thou or I'm all that. No, this is me going, I'm fully aware that I have lowered myself to other people's levels. And there are those of us on here, like I'm that bee mama bear and sleuth mom and others who have went, wait a minute. This ain't my bag. And just because someone just called me a slut doesn't mean I need to call them one. I could just call them a silly lady under the table. I'm waiting to see if y'all got it. I'm trying to lighten it up. Did y'all get it? Slut, silly, lady, under table. Okay, so just because you call me a slut, not only does it not mean that I would be lowering myself to your standards, which don't meet up to mine. Wait, I got myself tickled. Wait. Wait. There's no need for such behavior other than
there's something it does for me on the inside that I'm like, okay, take that. Verbal slap. Okay, guys, we've been on here over an hour. Did I miss anything important? If you got them, smoke them. I have to go to the tobacco store because Ramblin' Rome isn't back yet. She was supposed to be going to the tobacco store and the dispensary and bringing me a pack of American Spirit Orange. Verbal slap, Esther. Oh no, that was a verbal slap. Hi, Patty Barnett. I ain't one now, but I used to be. Hi, Sonia. Yeah, you know, when I get tickled, I'm going to pee on the peaches. I'm like, I know. Don't make me pee on the peaches. Y'all tickle me. I love you so much. Patty, I'm fixing to get off here, baby. Where have you been, Patty Barnett? Patty, you know how I kept telling you to quit praying for me? Well, evidently you didn't. I am the cult leader, Patty Barnett. And when I tell you to stop that praying for me, I mean you need to stop it. Does Bob know what? Sandy, does Bob know what? Be the bean, honey. Consult with the bud tenders. I don't know how it is where you are, but here in Arkansas, and Patty, I'm going to get back to you before we say goodbye. Be the bean. Here in Arkansas, those that work in the dispensary are referred to as bud tenders. We also, in our dispensaries, at least in mine, have a full-time pharmacist. You'll want to consult with them, darling. They will, they should, and if they don't, ask them why they aren't, but they should give you a consultation that will help you determine the best balance of terpenes, cannabinoids. I can't think of all the different, okay, honey, but you'll want to consult with the bud tenders or the pharmacist on duty. Discuss with them what your issues are that allows you to have the card. And then, sweetheart, it might take a little bit of experimentation. And you'll want to, well, you don't have to, but let me recommend, okay, Be the Bean, I'm recommending that at least in the beginning you keep a journal. Write down what the product, like what it's called, like Fruity Pebbles, and is it indica, hybrid, or sativa, and what ultimate did it have the desired result. Also write down any potential negative. There was one when I first got my card, Be the Bean, that we thought would be just perfect for me, a flower. And every time I would take a hit, I would get so nauseated that I literally thought I was going to puke. I didn't, but the nausea was really intense. And we found out through discussion that there were 2 other patients having the same experience with the same product. But it works great for others and didn't cause the nausea.
So you'll have to work, sweetheart, with the professionals to find what works best for you. So I use sativa during the day because it energizes, and there's a particular strain that I like. And it's very powerful because I use live resin terp tanks. You guys know that. I mean, I keep a little flower on hand for the occasion because I like the smell of it. But the stuff that I imbibe, darling, is about as close to 100% pure live resin as you can get. It's like 93.71 or something like that. It's a one hit will do you all day long. I smoke sativa during the day for creativity and to energize, to inspire. It also helps me have an appetite. I don't have much appetite. It's one of the few things my husband actually worries about with me. I've always been a small person, other than when I went through menopause, when I really, went through about 7 to 10 years where I had about an extra 20 pounds on me. But I only weigh 100 pounds. And so Bob doesn't want to see me losing any weight. So that's another thing, Be the Bean, that I will consult with and help find a strain that will give me munchies. But then rather than eating crap, I will eat healthy. Other than pudding pops, which are good for you because they're made with milk and they have calcium. And when you're old, you need calcium for your bones. And that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. So yeah, honey, you'll wanna consult with the pros. Kiki, don't be spreading that around, darling. Green Triangle. You know, Owen Flo, back in the day when I was a youngin', the best weed you could get came out of Humboldt County, California, or right here in Arkansas. We had, it wasn't called Humboldt County, but we had our own Humboldt County, Arkansas, over around the town of Jasper. And the fellows over there back in the day were putting out as good as Humboldt County. Yeah, I'm that bee mama bear, you know, yeah, okay. And at the time, this one will really probably maybe surprise you guys. I don't know that I've actually ever talked about this. At the time that I discovered that, I was engaged to an Arkansas state trooper who was an undercover narcotics agent. Now, we didn't get married, but he is the godfather to my second son. My second son is named after this Arkansas state trooper. I ended up marrying the state trooper's best friend, who was a dispatcher for the police department. Anyway, the main reason that the undercover narcotics officer and I did not get married was because we're talking the late 1970s here. Things were different. The first time that this man left on a motorcycle and was gone for 3 weeks, and when I called troop headquarters to check on his welfare, I was told You don't need to be calling us and asking us questions like this, because you know what he does. He's fine, and he'll be back when he gets back. Now, what he was doing was he was working deep with a motorcycle gang. He was wearing their colors and everything on a narcotics thing. But when I learned that he would be away like that and that I could not know where he was or what he was doing, when he came back, we had to have a talk. And I said, I can't. I've been sick for 3 weeks worrying about you. I don't want to live a whole lifetime like this. Bill understood. And we never fell out of love. We just moved on. See, I'm not the type to fall out of love. Hi, Lily. I don't fall out of love with someone that I was with. I still love them. The love didn't change. The circumstances did. Anyway, that's when I learned that Arkansas had some of the finest dope growing fellers. Hi, Jam 420. Hi, Annie Lou. In the United States, second only and perhaps on par with, hi, Nay, Humboldt County, California. Because I tell you what the boys here back in the 70s used to do around their fields. And I have this on good authority from an Arkansas state trooper who was an undercover narcotics agent in the late 70s and early 1980s. Fellers here in Arkansas kind of harness copperhead snakes. And they stake them around a perimeter, alive. So back in those days, if you were going to raid a pot field in Arkansas, you wanted to have your snake boots on. Copperhead Road. That's right. It wasn't little, but that's a true story. They used venomous snakes rather than, dogs or, pit bulls or anything like that. Nothing comes back from Copperhead Road. Anyway, he went on to become division commander, Troop I, Arkansas State Police. And I love him to this day. He's an old man, and it's all good because you see, my husband, Bob, my man, he gets that. He still loves his first wife, although she passed away almost 30 years ago. She's the mother of his son, our son. I'm not jealous of that. I'm happy that he loved someone that much and that she loved him. He's not jealous of those in my past. There are a couple he'd like to go beat the snot out of for what they said or did to me. But he wouldn't, and he shouldn't. So, you know, I, Bob's first wife, they were already separated at the time, but she passed away from a brain aneurysm when our baby was only 8 years old. And my husband's son became my son when he was 10. And now he was born in 1989. So that's about it, kids. I got nothing else for you. I can't remember the two people that gave me super stickers, but thank you for the total of $25. But I do have a song for you. And I'm forgetting until the very end, in case there's somebody new, and we did have someone new, to say, hi, I'm Susan, and welcome to Lip Locked No More, where we hope to get back to some serious work. We do still have, well, we don't have to, but I want to finish the statement analysis from Never a Truer Word. I still want to finish that. Sorry about the ring. I always forget to turn my notifications off. But anyway, my name is Susan, and the channel obviously is Lip Locked No More. It is called that because nobody can make me keep my mouth shut. And I'm glad that you were here, and I hope that you'll come back. And if you haven't subbed, I hope that you'll consider doing so. And it would really help me out in the algorithm if you would hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. And if you're going to sub, you might as well go ahead and hit the all notifications bell, because I'm very spontaneous, and not even the mods know when I'm going to go live on this channel. I just hit go live when the mood strikes me. If you're new, you might wonder, well, why is this batshit crazy old lady going to sing? Well, because I want to and I can. I would also like to say, in doing so, there are those of you on YouTube who actually need to lead the singing to those of us who can actually do it. Not being ugly, just being real. Okay. So I actually have a song in mind, and I'm spontaneous, and I actually have a song in mind, believe it or not. It popped into my head talking about the heat, but what was it? Oh, now I remember. Okay, I hope we don't pixel when we move, because I have to stand up to sing. We're also still going to do the big hair video that Seal wants. Now this one's going to, y'all know I sing a cappella because I don't have a keyboard anymore. So you guys can't ever hear the band. But believe it or not, right now there's a 1960s style rock and roll band playing at full bore behind me. Coming out around the world, are you ready for a brand new beat? Summer's here and the time is right for dancing in the streets. They're dancing in Chicago, down in New Orleans, up in New York City. Oh, yeah, it's music, sweet music. There'll be music in the air. There'll be swinging and swaying and record playing and dancing in the street. Oh,
It doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you are there. Come on, every guy around the world, every guy, grab a girl and be dancing, dancing in the streets. Ooh, record playing and jukebox swaying, a chance for folks to meet. Oh, it doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you are there. Come on, every guy, grab a girl everywhere. Around the world, they'll be dancing, dancing in the streets. They'll be swinging and swaying and record playing, a chance for folks to meet. Doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you are there. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me this morning. I love you all so much. Please continue putting into practice being kind one to another. And this time, let's take that a step further. Let's try being kind to someone that it's not so easy to be kind to. What does the Bible talk to us about loving our enemies? Paraphrasing, doesn't the Lord tell us, if you love someone that's easy to love, what have you done? But if you love someone that it's easy for you to hate, then you have done something. And by love, I don't mean, you know what I mean. In some cases, love can merely mean the absence of hate. So, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here because this bat crazy old lady has to do. Okay, so remember that your kindness, it's not going to cost you anything. It's not going to hurt you one single bit. And here's the greatest benefit. It's going to come back to you tenfold when you're least expecting it and you need it the very most. Now go out there and prove to the world that we are not all you know what's on YouTube. Love you. I'm gonna paint my fingernails, paint my fingernails. Out. Go away. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Bye.